Well, hello, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Danette Lovelady, and I am the music teacher at Bowie. Hopefully, by now, you have watched Miss Harmon's video on how to access music instruction at Quaver Music. And I believe her video got you to the point where you should be looking at the student dashboard. And so I'm going to take over from there and explain to you how to navigate in case this is unfamiliar to you. I will say that we use Quaver music in our classrooms on our Prometheans and smartboards, and so your students' parents should be familiar with how to navigate through it, at least to some extent, from watching us do it. However, I'm going to demonstrate that a little bit in case you need to see how to do that. So first of all, when you're at the student dashboard, you have several icons that you can go to: assignments, student interactives, creatives, and Quaver books. Assignments is where we're going to start, and this is where you're going to find your actual music lessons. As you can see, we've got several in here. We've got some things for older students, ukulele, found sounds, games and activities for all grades, high and low sounds, and being polite. This is a really cute lesson for pre-K and pre-K through first grade. Musical genres, it says it's for middle school, but hey, it might be something that your kiddo wants to check out. For the older kids that are in recorder, we have a recorder lesson that they can look at, and then there are some sing-along songs. Sing-along songs, I'm just going to start there. We have some of our favorites in there. When you get to a lesson, you click on it. As you can see, it turned from this pinkish color to white, and then you get some instructions that show up over here on the right side of the screen. And to get into the lesson, you just press the green launch button. Once you get into the lesson, this is kind of an instruction screen. Navigation, you've got your previous button, you've got your next button. You can navigate that way. If you want to see how many screens are in the lesson, you can click right here in the middle, and you've got a little slider bar that shows you. These are all songs from Quaver Music. Pumpkin Bones is one of my students' favorite at Bowie. We learned it in October, and they've been asking for it all year. So I'm sure that every campus there are songs in here that your kiddos have enjoyed. But anyway, if you want to access the music in this particular lesson, you just click the next button, and it will go from song to song or from screen to screen. When you're ready to get out of that, before I forget, down at the bottom left, you have instructions. This, because it's songs, that's pretty much self-explanatory. There's not any instructions, but for the actual lessons, there will be some instructions. Some of them are very detailed, some of them just a line or two, because a lot of it is self-explanatory. Up at the top right, you've got some notes, and it just tells you. Really, this just tells you how to use your volume buttons and things like that within the lessons. That's all of this stuff down here. I'm going to exit out of that lesson, and it takes me back to the home assignment screen. Let me just go into games and activities real quick, and launch that. It takes me to a new screen, and there are a lot of games in here, and your child can choose these. Some of these would be good for the little ones. Some of them might be better for the older ones. It just depends on the difficulty level. But let them try them, and if they are tricky for the little ones, have them try a different one. But these are some fun games. Some of them we have used in class. Let me get into an actual lesson. Let me go into this pre-K through first grade lesson and launch that. You usually always will get a welcome screen, and then here are the instructions right here. Let's navigate a little bit. Here's a song that they can sing. You'll notice your play button is here. Going on. This is a game. We've actually done this in kindergarten class, so they would recognize that. Here's another song. And then this is a little activity. You click on the little bird and they say something, and then the child has to choose which is the most polite thing to say. It's really cute. And then you navigate through that. If you notice there are arrows, you navigate through different scenarios until you reach the end. So that's a cute pre-K through first grade lesson. Let me look at this found sounds lesson for grades 2 through 5. As you can see, again, you have your home screen. There are the instructions, not very much on that particular one. As you go through some of these, if you go from a cursor arrow to the little hand, you can actually click on it and interact with that. This one, they're actually playing these rhythm patterns for you. You can make that full screen. You just click that again or press escape if you're on a computer to make it this size. And then that just replays over and over. You can exit out of that, and you can toggle between the things if you've got those buttons. Some of the screens will have the option to arrow over to another little picture. You'll see that arrow right there that shows you how to do that. You just click, and you can also go back by clicking the other way. Lots of fun things in here for the kids to do. I think this one teaches them how to make a little instrument with a straw, so that's kind of a cool thing. Lots of fun stuff in here. And that's just week 1. There will be new stuff added in each week, so please check back every week. There's going to be some instrument lessons. We've studied instruments at school, and so that'll be a great review for the kids to be able to see that. But anyway, hopefully this has given you some information and how to get started. If you do have any trouble, you should be able to email your child's music teacher for some help. We all have our email addresses posted. If you check our campus's staff directory, you can check and find our email that way. We will be more than happy to assist you with anything like that. But most of all, we just want you to have some fun and make music while you're at home. And we can't wait to hear back what you've done with these lessons. And we hope to see you soon.